The dejected child psychologist accepts the aid of a frightened, reclusive boy from Philadelphia who speaks with spirits. Welcome back to Movies Recap. The movie we're seeing today is the 1999 mystery thriller The Sixth Sense. The film opens in Philadelphia, where Malcolm Crowe, a well-known child psychologist, and his wife Anna are enjoying a glass of wine at their residence in honor of the mayor praising Malcolm's contributions. Before the pair playfully enters their bedroom to make love, Anna examines the plaque honoring her husband's talent. Anna, however, discovers that the window is broken, leading them to believe that someone has broken into the room. A young man is seen standing in the charming restroom, appearing upset and half-naked. Malcolm initially assumes the man is a drug user searching for a fix, but he reveals that Vincent Gray, a former patient of Malcolm, was the man. He declares that he no longer wants to be afraid and blames Malcolm of failing to treat him. After his parents' divorce, Malcolm began treating children for mood disorders and hallucinations. Eventually, Malcolm learns who the man was. Malcolm tries to comfort the man and offer him assistance, but the man shoots Malcolm in the stomach before killing himself. The following autumn, Malcolm sits on a bench watching a young boy by the name of Cole Sear. He examines Cole's medical record. Malcolm follows the youngster as he strolls down the street and eventually sees him enter a church close by. When Malcolm approaches Cole and introduces himself, he is inside playing with his toy troops. Malcolm explains that they had an appointment today that he missed before settling in front of Cole. Malcolm is able to calm Cole down thanks to his experience with children. But as they get to know one another, he discovers that the youngster has severe scratches all over his arm. Malcolm is reminded of Vincent, the youngster he was powerless to help, by Cole's unusual wounds and paranoid demeanor. The excellent doctor, haunted by his failure, feels compelled to save Cole and atone for his past transgressions. Cole exits the building after Malcolm promises that they will see each other again and steals a small statue from the church as he goes. That evening when Malcolm gets home late, Anna is already sound asleep. When Cole stated, "Out of the depths I cry to you, O Lord," he goes to the cellar and pulls out his Latin dictionary. Cole's mother Lynn is getting ready for work one morning while also getting her son ready for school. All the drawers and shelves open once she briefly leaves the room. Cole claims it was his fault because he was looking for the Pop-Tarts when he saw his mother in such shock. Cole then departs with his friend Tommy, who genuinely despises him but is acting courteous solely for show. Cole finds Malcolm and Lynn in the living room when he gets home from school. Before starting to make dinner, she walks up to Cole and gets to know him better. Malcolm tries to chat to Cole, but he isn't in the mood, so Malcolm plays a game in which he speculates about Cole's thoughts. Cole should get closer to the chair each time he is correct until he takes a seat. Cole can take backward steps till he exits the room if he is mistaken. Malcolm continues by speculating that Cole does not believe Malcolm can assist him since Cole has observed Lynn seek therapy following their divorce and believes it was ineffective for her. After Malcolm surmises that Lynn shared her secrets to the therapist, Cole goes forward once more because he has secrets that he doesn't want to share with Malcolm. Cole takes 2 steps back and narrates a story about how he got in trouble for depicting a man getting stabbed during art class after Malcolm guesses incorrectly about Cole's watch and about being a good student at school. Cole now just creates typical, amusing drawings in an effort to stop upsetting the grown-ups. Cole tells Malcolm that he's good, but he can't help him before walking away. Malcolm is running behind schedule that evening for his anniversary dinner with Anna at the restaurant where he proposed to her. He claims that he is excessively preoccupied with Cole's situation because it makes Vincent's case come to mind, and he feels compelled to help Cole in order to atone for his actions. After paying the bill and wishing Malcolm a happy anniversary, Anna appears agitated and storms out of the room. Cole and Malcolm discuss his bargain with Tommy one day while they are driving home from school. Cole is concerned his mother will think he is a weirdo like everyone else and won't let her know about his issues. Malcolm responds that Cole is not a freak and that he doesn't trust what other people are saying about him when he hears this. They continue their session at Cole's place until Malcolm asks Cole to consider what he hopes to gain from his therapy session. Cole wonders if the possibility of no longer being afraid is something he doesn't want to happen. While doing household duties, Lynn finds that there is a peculiar light next to Cole in every single image of him. At home, Malcolm is working when he hears Anna open the door. She seems to be conversing with a coworker, who extends an invitation for her to go on a trip with them. Malcolm watches the man go as he peers out the basement window. Malcolm finds Anna's antidepressant tablets in the bathroom cupboard when he gets home later and sees her taking a shower. Cole says that they used to hang people there when asked about the history of the school building at school. Cole insists that the lawyers were the ones who were carrying out the executions despite his teacher's assertion that he is erroneous because the structure had housed a legal courthouse full of attorneys. Cole despises the way his professors and classmates view him. He begins referring to the teacher as Stuttering Stanley and claims that he used to speak strangely when he was a student here. Cole is then silenced by the teacher after he calls him a weirdo. Cole is reluctant to chat when Malcolm visits him at school after the incident, so he does a foolish magic trick with a penny, which Cole later performs for a classmate at a birthday celebration. Cole starts to feel impelled to go upstairs at that point. Ascending the steps, he discovers a shadowy space and overhears someone pleading to be let out. When Tommy and the birthday boy notice Cole, they decide to lock him up as a form of bullying. Cole cries out for assistance in the enigmatic chamber, and Lynn, another partygoer, overhears him. The door appears to be locked as she desperately tries to open it. The door is suddenly unlocked, and Lynn carries her kid out of the room when Cole's screaming have subsided. Cole is taken to the hospital, but the doctor declares that he is physically healthy. Malcolm is also present, listening to the doctor inform Lynn that Cole has visible signs of abuse, as seen by the marks on his body. Malcolm visits Cole's room later. Malcolm tries to comfort Cole by reading him a bedtime story, but Cole rejects the tale and instructs Malcolm to instead tell Cole a tale about why he is depressed. After some difficulty, Malcolm informs Cole about the incident involving Vincent and how, given how similar Cole is to Vincent, he wants to help Cole, even if doing so would make his relationship with Anna worse. Cole wants to reveal his truth to Malcolm because the tale helped him gain his trust. He claims that he frequently encounters deceased individuals who appear unaware of their impending demise. Malcolm then departs after making a commitment to keep Cole's identity a secret. Malcolm believes Cole has schizophrenia and sees hallucinations after visiting him. After dropping Cole off at home and putting him to bed, Lynn notices the rips in his shirt and contacts the mother of the birthday boy to ask her son to leave Cole alone after noticing the scars on his back. Cole gets up around midnight to use the restroom, but the temperature abruptly decreases. He observes a person's shadow moving in the direction of the kitchen. He goes there to check and, upon seeing an irate woman with numerous wounds on her wrists, immediately returns to his room. In an effort to protect himself from the spirits, he hides behind the fort he built from stolen religious statues. Malcolm once sees Cole perform in a school play. Cole notices 3 individuals hanging as they proceed through the school's hallways. Malcolm pauses to inquire if Cole is seeing anything after observing him frozen in terror. Cole begs Malcolm to make the spirits leave after explaining that when they get upset, they lower the temperature. Malcolm, on the other hand, decides to cease working on Cole's case and transfer him to another doctor after witnessing Anna making out with one of his coworkers. Cole urges Malcolm to persevere and not give up on him since he believes Malcolm is the only one who can assist him. Cole also exhorts Malcolm to think he can see ghosts because if he doesn't, Malcolm won't be able to assist him. Malcolm therefore searches through the previous recordings of his meetings with Vincent in an effort to discover the truth. When Malcolm dials up the volume during a scene where Vincent was left alone in the chamber, he can really hear the ghost speaking. Malcolm is now certain that Cole and Vincent were speaking the truth when they claimed to be able to see ghosts. Cole, who has since become a believer, awaits him at the church. He inquires after Cole's impressions of the spirits' motivations and indicates that they might be seeking assistance. Malcolm suggests that Cole pay attention to the ghost's requests in order to assist them and drive them away. That evening, Cole experiences a further dip in temperature and is ready to hide in his fort. He does, however, notice a girl's ghost who is throwing up. After leaving the fort, he gathers the courage to confront her once more. The girl is called Kyra, and Cole makes an effort to pay attention to what she asks of him. The funeral Cole and Malcolm attend the following day is actually for Kyra, who had been ill for more than 2 years before passing away. She is once more found under her bed thrusting a wooden box toward Cole when he walks upstairs to her room. Kyra's father receives the box from him after he brings it downstairs and informs him that she wants to present it to him. When Kyra's father opens the box, he finds only one audio tape inside. In the midst of the other visitors, he watches it on the TV. The video appears to show Kyra's mother bringing her food, but it turns out that she was actually poisoning her own kid by mixing cleaning solution into her meal. The father of Kyra confronts his wife in response to this information. Cole explains to Kyra's younger sister outside that she needed Cole's assistance to stop her sister from experiencing the same terrible fate as her. Following the funeral, Cole appears more at ease conversing with a ghost who is assisting him in getting ready for his part in the school play in the theater. Additionally, he exudes an overall sense of increased confidence as he joyfully assumes the position of King Arthur. Malcolm, who is watching the play, applauds Cole for his performance and gives him praise. They then come to the realization that they won't be seeing one another any longer. Cole has now resolved his issue. They act as though they will meet up again tomorrow because it makes them feel a little melancholy. Cole suggests to Malcolm that he speak to his wife when she is sleeping before they part ways, but she won't even be aware of it if he wants her to pay attention to him. Cole and Lynn are snarled in traffic on their way home from the play because of an accident in front of them, informing Lynn abruptly that he is prepared to share his secret with her. Cole claims that there was an accident ahead and that a woman was killed in the collision. Cole responds that the woman is standing outside his window when she inquires about how he knows about it. He claims that when he sees spirits, they communicate with him and seek for his assistance. When Cole tells Lynn that Grandma says hello, things get even creepier, which freaks Lynn out more. Cole continues by mentioning that his deceased grandma periodically paid him a visit and begins disclosing details that are known to Lynn and her mother only. Cole shares with her the story of a young Lynn who got into a quarrel with her mother and pretended not to attend her dancing recital, but she actually did. To avoid being seen, she hid in the rear. Lynn also receives the response to the query she had posed to her mother when she paid her daily visit to the grave. Cole is informed by Lynn that she was inquiring as to whether Cole makes her proud. When Malcolm gets home, he discovers his wife nodding off in front of the television. He takes Cole's advice and approaches Anna after she has dozed off while watching wedding-related films. "Why did you leave me?" Anna asks while still nodding off. A wedding ring falls from Anna's hand to the ground. When Malcolm sees that Anna is still sporting her wedding ring, he realizes that his wedding band is no longer there. He thought he had it on, but all along his wife had it. Malcolm remembers Cole telling him, in a panic, that he sees dead people who don't know they're dead. Now that he is aware of the reality, he can clearly see the significant bloodstain Vincent's gunshot left on his shirt. The temperature in the room drops as he begins to panic, and Anna's breath begins to become hazy. The reason Anna gave him the cold shoulder now makes more sense. Malcolm hasn't been able to cross over because of two major things: disappointing Vincent and having his wife believe that his career came before her. He sits next to his sleeping wife and tells her he loves her and that she was never second in his life. Even though she's unconscious, Anna understands the message, which gives Malcolm the confidence and peace he needs to finally go on. Malcolm bids his wife farewell as the film comes to a close. If you're enjoying this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more amazing content. Turn on notifications to stay updated, and thanks for your support.